I don't know if it's me being selfish, but it was just like, I want to enjoy my pregnancy, and I want to be able to do what all these pregnant women get to do. And not only that, but like, I want to enjoy life. And I feel like we've been attacked so many times, and it gets like very, very exhausting.
It's very draining.
Yeah, very draining. But no matter what, I don't lose faith in God, and I know that we're gonna get through this. So we went to CHOP today, and like I was saying, I was praying that she was healing herself, and that God was healing her, and that when we went today, that they told us that she was perfect, that there was nothing wrong with her, right? But in return, we got that she's doing worse. What did they say about her muscles?
So her calf muscles are pretty much they're dead. She's paralyzed from her knees down, according to the doctors.
So it's official. Before it was more of like
It was a
hypothesis.
No. Like a hypothetical guess.
Hypothetical.
The reason I'm saying according to the doctors is because, you know, from us doing so much research, from us doing so much reading on families that have been through this, a lot of families, you know, have said that they got the same diagnosis, and, you know, and their baby is standing, they're walking, you know, things of that sort. So I'm not putting anything past the doctors, but at the same time, you know, God has the final say.
We have to keep our faith up.
So she can't feel anything. So she has hip movement, she has, you know, thigh movement, but she just won't feel herself standing on anything. So, you know,
she doesn't have strength.
Yeah.
Like in her knees down, and that she will not be able to walk on her own, which was the least of our worries, because there's so many things in science today that we can make her feel as normal as possible with her crutches and walker and things. She'll never feel like she's different. Unfortunately, her ventricles, which you have to, I'm not a scientist or a doctor, so I'm still like understanding this, but from my understanding, we have two ventricles, left and right. And as a baby grows, their ventricle grows with them, because that's what you want. You want to see that her brain is growing with her body. Unfortunately, her ventricles, they want to see a baby's ventricles at 10 centimeters, was it 10 something? I guess within the 3 weeks of waiting for our next visit, they grew a lot. And her left ventricle is at 13, and her right one's at 15.
15.6.
She does qualify for the surgery. So we thank God for that. But the only downfall with it is that with the surgery, you get benefits from the surgery. It's not a cure, but it's to help her to have a better life. And what those three things that it touches upon is obviously her spine gets closed. So it fixes her feet. It eases the tension in her brain on the ventricles, and the hindbrain herniation hopefully reverses. Unfortunately, because our daughter's muscles are basically dead and her knees down, the surgery will do nothing for her legs. So they're saying that she will come out paralyzed either way. The surgery will not do anything for her ventricles, because the damage is already done, and what's done is done. They can't reverse any more damages. So the only thing that we can help with the surgery is that her hindbrain herniation gets reversed.
That'll allow her to breathe. She won't have difficulty breathing, because right now, the hindbrain, if it stays like that, it would have been suffocating her. Like, you imagine like having somebody's arm, like hands around your neck. That's exactly how, you know, it would have been if we didn't get the surgery. So we did agree to the surgery.
If she has a chance to live, I want to give her that chance. And them telling me that because she has hindbrain herniation and that she may not live past the age of 1 because of that, because of suffocation, that kills me, because it's like, I don't want to bring a little girl into this world who I can't give a life to, you know? But we're praying that with this surgery, that it'll, even though it has no benefits for anything else for her, that we pray that her hindbrain reverses, her hindbrain herniation reverses, so that she doesn't have tension in her head and she doesn't suffocate, and that she has a chance to have a life. And I promised her, and I said that I'm gonna exhaust all my options, and I'm gonna stick to that, because today has been really emotional, and I feel like my faith has really been tested, and I trust in God. I'm just human, and and this is my little girl, so of course I feel broken inside, because there's not much I can do. But like Brian said, we are gonna be going to have surgery. I am going to have surgery Wednesday next week, which is what day? May 9th?
That is the 10th, actually.
The 10th?
Because Friday's the 12th.
Yeah. They did mention to us that she will be born premature. So then that's the other effects with this, is that they're positive that she's going to be premature. They're hoping that she reaches, what is it, 37 weeks?
Yeah, 37 weeks is the goal. Between 34 weeks and 37 weeks is the goal. So we could, so she won't really suffer so much from being premature at that point.
Because they said like all her organs are developed by then.
And then she has to get her antibodies from crystals still. So
yeah,
that's why we're pushing for 37 weeks.
And I just pray that she keeps fighting in there, because she's just, I'm so in love with her already, and like I just want to give her the world, and I want to make sure that we can give her the world.
And we will. We will.
All we're asking is that you guys keep us in your prayers, especially Riley, that she keeps fighting, and that when I do go into surgery on Wednesday, that she doesn't give up, because they said that, there's a lot of things that can happen where her heart can stop and stuff. So we just want you to pray that she fights through this, and that on Wednesday when we go and we come out, that they say she's stable and that she's good, and I go through my recovery, and that the recovery is easy and great, and that when she's ready to come out, I'll have my C-section, and that we see this little angel, this miracle baby that God is blessing me with. Right?
We do still host a prayer call every night. You don't have to say anything. You don't even have to announce that you're in there. A lot of our close friends and relatives just go on the call. They stay silent while we pray and everything, and it's grown into a very supportive community that we really love and we really cherish. And with these next couple of days, we could really use more. And it's not, we're not asking for money. We're not asking for handouts. We're just asking for 10 to 20 minutes of your time. Just to hold us in prayer, and hold other families around the call in prayer as well, because there's been a lot of attacks upon this family recently, with a lot of people going through some major surgeries. It's really weird that this family is going through so much right now.
Yeah.
But we just ask that you just support us, in all honesty. So
that's all we ask, is for support, and we don't want you to feel sorry for us. That's not why we're making our videos. We said we're gonna share our life with you guys. And we're not going to back up on that because we feel like everyone who has been supporting has already formed a connection with Riley, and she's not here. And you guys all deserve to see the miracle that God's going to bring out of this, because I have so much faith that she's going to be okay, and my faith is not going to get knocked by the bad news that we received today. Don't feel sorry for us. Be victorious and courageous for us. That's what we're looking for. Be what Riley's name stands for. That's what we need you guys to be for us, and that's all we ask for. And we thank you. We are very, very grateful for each and every one of you, and we hope that every single one of you, and if you feel like you're ever going through anything and times are getting hard, just remember God is always there. And no matter how hard it can get, remember God doesn't put anything negative in your life. He brings you out of it. So keep fighting for yourself, keep fighting for us, and we wish you nothing but blessings in your life, guys. So God bless. Have a great night for us right now, day, whenever you watch this, and may God always be with every single one of you.
Take care, guys.
Bye.